for this, paper 1 have 10 units. Okay, this paper have a 10 units, and we already discussed that in this 50 questions they ask. So you approximate calculate that in every unit they ask 5 question maximum on an average. Okay, so 5 questions they ask on an average. So one of the most important thing, every unit is a very important unit. You can't ignore one of the unit. You think it's कोई बात नहीं, छोड़ दो, it's okay. No, आप सोच भी, you can't think about to any left the unit, because every unit is very important, mainly in the paper 1 also. Okay, so paper 1 is a first unit, very important, is a teaching aptitude. That unit is totally a theoretical. Okay, this totally purely theory hai, and this is a very interesting topic, and this is a very scoring topic first of all. Okay, clear? Second thing, research. Research is a very important. If you go for any PhD interview, if you go for any assistant professor interview, any type of interview, you have to you basically they asked only a research based question, because you are coming assistant professor, and you have to know about, you publish your own articles, you publish your own research paper, you do something new regarding your topic. So research aptitude is a very important. Like कुछ students आप पढ़ भी रहे हैं, you can now अभी आप study भी कर रहे हैं, research, types of research, है ना, hypothesis, what is a hypothesis, what is a sampling, all these other questions are asked in this part. Okay, now like in banking, there's a English comprehension. They are asked about the fill in the blanks, grammarly, but in this they don't want to check that. There's a simple reading comprehension be there, just a small passage is given, and you have to choose the correct answer regarding that passage. Okay, and the fourth is a very important, communication. Being a teacher, your communication skills must be very good, because you teach a student in way you are a good listener. Yeah, you have what type of skills you have. So communication is a very easy and also very scoring, and also this is like a teaching. It is totally a theoretical part. Okay. Next is the mathematics. Yeah, mathematics, reasoning and aptitude ज़्यादातर commerce students इससे भागते हैं. They think मैम maths is very weak, maths weak है. But this mathematical reasoning aptitude is a very important, and the level of these type of question is quite easy as compared to the MBA entrance exam, as compared to the banking exam. So simple maths is basically around the simple interest and compound interest. You have to listen about these topic: time, speed and distance, your average, basically very important thing. So there's around 10 topics be there in mathematics, which you have to be done proper way, and approximately 5 questions be there in your exam. Okay, so next is a logical reasoning. NTA give a very good part of the logical reasoning. Logical reasoning, there's some belongs to the like reasoning part, direction, blood relation, and all that. So this is also quite easy and totally practical. This is a very scoring part, because there's not too much need to use your brain. You have to just put the formulas and just solve this question. Next is a data interpretation. 5 questions definitely ask this part, data interpretation. It means 10 marks. This belongs total data interpretation. Some students suffer this data interpretation because it's a time consuming. But if you daily practice 1 question daily of data interpretation, your time consuming process will be very short. यहाँ पे डाटा इंटरप्रिटेशन से डेली सॉल्व करने से your speed become fast and you easily solve the question, and it's a very good for you for in the final exam. You quickly solve this data interpretation. In this term 2021, DI is quite difficult. Some students suffered that DI is a very difficult. DI is easy. The difficulty is to how to handle this question, how to do this question in only 5 minutes. This is a big challenging part. So I just give a one tip: daily solve one comprehension, one reading comprehension, and one solve the whole DI question. That's it. If you do this daily, it means your totally 20 marks be like a very very grace marks, a very without effort you gain 20 marks. Okay, and next ICT. आज का time is the information technology sector. ICT, what is a computer, what is the types of computer, there's a recently what are the various ICT technology in the banking sector. In every sector we use the ICT, so it's a various mostly zyada current questions be there in this information technology sector, right? And next, people development and environment. In the +2 and in the 10th we have a compulsory subject. Even in the graduation there's a compulsory subject regarding a people and environment. In people and environment they have called what are the pollutant, what are different types of pollutant in there, and how to minimize these pollutant environments and all. So all these are part there. And most probably there's a new schemes launched to prevent the pollution and all. So it is a question asked like a current affairs part. And the next is a very important higher education system. Now you are become a assistant professor in the college, in a university, but being a teacher, you know about what is a education system. What is the difference between private university, public government university, deemed university. There's a little bit difference exists between these type of university. And what are the various types of courses are launched? Why IITs have a good one of the great fact is that when you clear the UGC NET, you're not eligible for the assistant professor in IITs. Why? Because they have their own criteria. Okay, but if you clear the JRF exam, definitely you are eligible for the assistant professor job in IIM and IITs. Okay, so in higher education, these type of knowledge you must know. And in higher education, we read all about these types of university with their different schemes are launched for the education system. What is the basic difference between the post graduation के different courses available है? What are the various websites give the knowledge about the what is the online e-libraries? So all these are questions come under the higher education system.